Well, we're getting lots of people in here now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can't see me yet though, can you? This thing is like spiking already. So, I'm going to play with that a little bit. Maybe that got it better. You guys can't hear me though, right? Arby's commercial now. I'm hungry. Perfect. What's up, ladies? TSG Multimedia. John from Schuylkill River Valley. Oh, I should switch the camera on. Hey, that always helps. And hey, the lighting's not too bad this time. I got the light above me off, but I don't know, some other lights on. Who knows? So, and Ron Piskel is sending me text messages right now. Oh, you guys got to see this. I got to show you guys this. Hopefully this shows up on the camera. Oh, come on, please. That is Ron Piskel, his wife, and Goofy the dog. He's down in Florida right now, and they are on their 24th wedding anniversary. Louder, please. I think I can do that. How is that? Hopefully that's a little bit louder. If not, I can tweak this a little bit too. See, the only problem is I try this live streaming stuff as a private live stream and a private video on YouTube, and then I watch it again, and then I come back and everything's great. Crank it up. Really? Alright, well, we can try to do that too. There, are we a little bit better? Hopefully. Are you working there, Mike? Hey, Mike, are you working? Okay, I'm back. Phone glitches out. Sorry about that. That's Missouri River and Rail Fan. Rick Bailey, John Tanzillo, Schuylkill River, Kevin Brown, Clayton's Irish Model Trains. How are you? Container Man, is it plugged in? Can you hear me at all? Sounds great to me. So that's Dennis. Dale, hi Dwayne. Dave, BNSF N scale. He must be driving. Okay, so we're going to ignore Container Man 68. He can't hear anything anyway. He's probably got the window open. So, sounds good here. That's Randy from RDMT. David Z to G scale. Hey y'all, how are you? And TSG Multimedia saying hi to the girls. So hopefully there's a couple girls in here. That'd be nice. Then at least he's not talking to himself anyway. King Fox Junction. Hi, Sparky 107 107. Guys, go check out King Fox Junction. New channel that was just on the other live stream, and well, I guess that was a premiere. So, and I already forget the name that I was on. Community Roundhouse, that's what it was. So, Ralph Greenwood, how are you, buddy? And Ralph Greenwood, you got to get my cell number off of Vinny, and then you and I can start texting each other too. So that'd be awesome. And Joe Rader, hello Sparky, damn notification didn't work. Yeah, I know. I was in it. I didn't get one either, and I had to like search YouTube for my live stream. Imagine that. I'll never figure out YouTube. When it works, it works. When it don't, well, it's because they're trying to fix something that used to work. Go figure that one out. So, Ron Brights, the sound will not change much till the shed fills up more. Yeah, I know. I still got to try to get something in that corner to kind of stop the echo from coming back. That's one of the reasons why I got the Yeti mic, was trying to do this, I don't know, the mic that only gets the sound from this side. So volume is still quite quiet on my cell phone too. Okay, is watching. Hey, that's the Carver. He's watching. FMR Station House. Nice to see you stayed up till midnight, buddy. And hello, Sparky and everyone else that finally made it to a Wednesday night live chat. Yeah, so did I. Sean McGee, nice to see you, buddy. And you got to come on over here some Wednesday night and, well, hey, you can take over my show and I can sit in the background and run trains. That's kind of the way I was thinking. Talk to me about sound later. Okay, John, you and I will talk. I can turn this mic up more, but to me it's already peaking out. And then I can always turn it up over here also. So I don't know if that helped out a bit or not. So it might have. Who knows? JT1, nice to see you in here. Dustin's N-Scale Railroad. My volume is much better on my big screen than my phone. I do find that too. I listen to my phone. I have to hit the mute button and try it on the big screen anyway. So why are you -4? Are you sure the Yeti is selected and not the webcam mic? Well, I think it is. Hold on. I can play with this. settings, system bound, audio output. It says audio input is the Yeti. It says it is. So I don't know. I kind of give up on that stuff. So, and sound system is the Yeti. So if I just turn this off, whoa, that kind of blinked a little bit. Did that help at all with the sound? Just tap the mic and we will know. Whoa, that actually blinked on the screen too, shutting that off. Sound is fine, the sound is fine, so sit closer to the computer. Well, the mic's right here, so sitting closer to the computer wouldn't be very smart now, would it? No change, sound fine here. Okay, so I did have the Yeti mic plugged in anyway, so, and this thing is just peeking right out, so I have no idea. But yeah, John, TSG Multimedia, you and I one of these times are going to have to actually talk and try to figure this out. But most people are saying, I hear you fine, the mic is not on. So, okay, hold on. So if I hit mute on the mic right now, the Yeti is not taking the sound. So you're telling me it's still that thing up there that you guys can still hear me now? Because if you guys can still hear me now, then it obviously is the mic on the webcam that's doing it. Can you hear me? Lips. And yeah, still hear you. So this mic is, this Yeti, I'm just going to throw this thing out the window. Stupid thing doesn't want to work anyway. Alright, so if I sit closer to the computer like Roy Hardwick said, now you guys can probably hear me and see me even better. So, yes, like, really, I sit up closer to the mic and the heater turns on anyway. Jeepers. Alright, so we're going to have one of those nights. Well, maybe. It didn't seem to be working when you spoke into the Yeti, but it didn't make any difference. Okay, so the Yeti thing I'm still trying to play with, I guess. I get this great computer that's supposed to be all about live streaming and gaming and streaming games and all that stuff, and it's one of the hardest things. I should just go get my old computer, but I don't know. Yes, hear you fine. Well, it's getting better the closer you sit to the computer. Well, if I sit too close, you guys aren't going to be able to see anything except my pretty little eyes. Well, maybe my nose, too. It's a little crooked. So anyway, Edith Davis, nice to see you. Who needs heat? Yeah, true enough. This thing holds the heat pretty good, but every once in a while, it only kicks on, of course, when I've got the video camera going. So I should probably get my notes and see what I'm trying to say here. You would think, anyway. So I can hear you great that close. Well, yeah, I'm not sitting that close, Roy. Not all the time, anyway. And S5107, aka Chazco. Nice to see you, buddy. When you start up your live stream on YouTube, you need to click the mic that you want to use at the bottom of your YouTube settings. I don't go through YouTube to do my live streams. I go through XSplit Broadcaster. So, you are so pretty. That must be Mrs. Green. Mrs. Ralph Greenwood, nice to see you popping in the chat anyway. I hope, please. Hey Sparky, how have you been? I'm doing pretty good, actually. We got this other camera going. I don't know if you guys are going to hear me at all now, so I'm going to try to switch this over. But there's what I've been working on lately. XSplit must be the problem. It might be, I don't know. So, but got the next level done on the Helix, and that's the, wow, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th level going up now. Don't have any cork or anything on it. I want to win. Yeah, me too. 80 people watching in the first 10 minutes. That's awesome. Troublemaker 12. CTP 1965. Nice to see you. Union Central Systems. Dale PD PRR guy. Hello, how are you? I still hear you with the other camera. That's good because the other camera's mic is turned off, which is good. Don't give up on the Yeti. You will get it working at some time. I just trial and error for this stuff, guys. I am not a tech wizard by any means, so. But there's a look at the Helix. Maybe at the end of the show I can take the camera right into it and show you guys a little bit better. Don't have any cork on the top level yet. I just got the wood placed on it yesterday. I think it's turning out good. It's just the track, we're trying something different with the track. I have a video coming out later this week or maybe on the weekend about how we're doing the track now. It's completely different. And those track gauges that I bought are a godsend. We are using them for everything, for the radius, for soldering, for doing the joints, you name it, that track gauge is on there 24/7 type thing. It's always on there. And hopefully the next, well, level 3 and 4 is when we're really doing that with the track gauge. So we'll see how much better it does. I noticed with my second level, me doing my turn radius, and it's actually put the rails out of gauge a little bit. So I send a car down it just by itself, and the thing will fly until it gets to that second level, and then it starts slowing down because the gauge of the rails is starting to squeeze in on it a little bit. So, Professor Grimm, nice to see you. Otis Tooley, Norman Rowe, how are you, buddy? BNSF Richard, Edith Davis, Dave P, Sparky the locomotive showed up. Nice loco. Hey, Dave, that's awesome, buddy. Dave, one other thing, and you can send me an email, bud. You also run one, gotta learn how to talk. You also won one of the coin banks, the Canadian Pacific, the red one. And I priced to get it mailed to you, and it was $63. Okay? So, you can either tell me in this chat now if you want me to mail it to you, and yes, I'm going to have to ask you for money for that. Or if you want me to just give it to, say, Peter's kids, and they can have it. Because Peter's kids were over here when we were doing the Helix, and one of his kids fell right in love with it. So I could just do that for you if you want, or I can mail it to you. Or if you have somebody else in mind that you want to give it to, you can let me know and I can mail it to them. So, but you can either say it in the chat and I'll see it in the replay, or you can just send me another email about the whole thing. So, but yeah, that's a lot of money to mail a piece of wood to you. So right now it's still sitting back there. It's the only gift from the Christmas live stream that I have not sent out yet. So Tom's Trains and Things, how are you, buddy? And nice shirt. Oh, I do love this shirt. I just got it yesterday, guys, and I'm gonna throw this guy's channel up if I remember which one it is. But you guys gotta, he does On Track Tuesday. So next week is Creative Rails doing On Track Tuesday. So if you guys check his channel out now and subscribe to him, you guys won't miss On Track Tuesday next week. So I'll throw his channel up there real quick, and I'll leave it up there for about a minute, guys. Take some time and go check him out. And if somebody can throw a link up to Creative Rails channel, that makes it even easier. So, but yeah, Creative Rails, it's the hoodie. I love it. This thing is nice and warm, nice and fleecy on the inside, and it does have drawstrings, but I normally just take these out and wow, they just get in the way, so as you can see. So anyway, here's the guy's channel. Let's have a good look at it. So I've got the volume shut off. I should try that. Hold on, let's try this. Here's the guy's channel. Let's have a good look at it. So I've got the volume shut off. I should try that. Hold on, let's try this. Here's the guy's channel. Let's have a good look at it. So I've got the volume shut off. I should try this. Hold on, let's try this. Here's the guy's channel. Let's have a good look at it. And did it start with the echo again? Sparky, we can't hear you. Well, I shut my mic off so you guys could hear him. And everybody's saying the echo is still there. That audio is super loud. Container Man, I just can't make you happy tonight. You can't hear me, but you can hear that video. And yeah, I turned that down too, but Sparky music's drowning you out. Hopefully the music's over, because I did mute his. But like I said, guys, he does do the On Track Tuesday, and he will be up this week, well, next Tuesday, for the live stream. Great channel to watch and hang out with for the live streams. It's really kind of cool, and he does some pretty cool effects with his. Maybe I should get in contact with him too. So My great nephew likes the Banks. Unfortunately, the twins were sick and the flu, so didn't get any video. I didn't want to get sick. Yeah, I don't blame you. So I had that flu. It wasn't a good thing. So, but guys, go check out Creative Rails. There he is, 673 subscribers. We got him. It'd be awesome to get him up to 1,000, but I know we ain't gonna do that tonight. But like I said, next Tuesday, On Track Tuesday, it will be Creative Rails. So you're gonna have to subscribe to him and check him out. But that gets that part done. So, but yeah, I love this sweater and the warmth of it and everything else. So it's just really cool. PDR engineer, I was calling you John at D-Land and the club. Oh my. I didn't hear any echo. Okay, well, I'll listen to that on the replay too. Hopefully it didn't echo, but, and Benny's got my sub. That's good. Me neither, Container Man. Okay, so maybe there wasn't any echo. So, and yeah, John, maybe Friday I might be able to give you a call and we'll try to work this stuff out. Lighting's obviously a lot better. I shut the light off directly above my head, so I think that's working. Anyway, got something right this week, so, but great. David Z to G, neither Container Man. Is cool, Rodney. No echo here. Hey John, 8539, hit the like button. Awesome, really? We're already up that high, huh? Well, I might just have to do a contest tonight. Well, maybe even 2 of them, why not? Repeat audio, Nort echo. No RT echo, okay. Like I said, I'll listen to it. Hopefully it's not on now. Hopefully you guys are hearing me now. Oh my! Because, yeah, I unmuted the mic, so that's good. Have you seen CSX in Canada? CSX actually took over part of the Queso line, which was in St. Thomas. So when Conrail first exited the world, CSX actually took over those branch lines for probably 6 months, I would say. So I saw quite a bit of CSX at the time. So get a guest in that chair. Too nice to be not used. Yeah, I know. And that's the whole idea. I got it here. We just got to get somebody else, like maybe Sean McGee can pop over. He lives pretty close by. Next Wednesday, and he can pop in that chair. Like I said, he's invited. He can stop by. I've invited Peter too, but he's working midnight shift, so he starts 11 to 7. So right about now, he's up and hanging out with his kids and stuff like that. So, or still in bed sleeping. You never know. I'm not sure. So, Ralph Greenwood, Creative Rails. There's that link. And like I said, Ralph, you got to get my cell phone number so you and I can text back and forth. Nice to see you in here, bud. I know you don't make all my live streams, so. Did you hear CN is going bye-bye? Yeah, no it ain't. Canadian National will never go bye-bye. Not a chance. Maybe in certain subdivisions, but no way. Robert Sacco, nice to see you, bud. I would come, but too long of a drive. Someone talking about Strasbourg already, so. I'm off to bed tonight, and that's King Fox Junction. Hopefully we got King Fox Junction a few more subscribers tonight anyway, so. And I gotta quit moving my mouse around because all it's doing is screwing up the chat. If I leave now, I can be there by next week. Well, there you go. I'm game with that. Hey, I'll put a bed in back here or a mattress on the floor or something. I can sleep at least 10. Come on down, guys. Alex Brockway, how are you, bud? And PDR engineer saying goodnight to Ian. Evans Trains, I'm going to eat chicken wings. Hey, awesome. I haven't even had anything yet tonight. It's been a busy night on YouTube. So with the community roundhouse, I kind of figured I should check that out for tonight. That's going to be a pretty good show, I think. So, 8 thumbs up to those boys. That's for sure. If CN leaves, I want my ICG back. Yeah, me too. Reminds me, I need to renew my passport. Yeah, come on, Professor Grimm. Come on up here and visit for a week. Why not? And Norman Rowe saying 8547. And since there's 85 in here, okay, guys, one of my Patreons, and I'm not allowed to tell you which one it is, but he just says, check out my Patreon page, guys, and be part of that community. Help us out. So I'll put that up right now. But it was one of my Patreons that sent me the HO scale rolling stock for this contest. And he sent me 7 things. And we're going to do 4 of them tonight. Oh crap, my passport expired. Tom, come on, get that fixed too. When you're up in Pennsylvania, you can come home with me for a couple days. Why not? Visit Niagara Falls. So one of my Patreons sent me some of the HO scale stuff. And this is going to be one prize for the HO scale guys. And this will be the other prize for the HO scale guys. You guys can't really see it. There we go. That's a little bit better. So that's from one of my Patreons, guys. So not only do they help with the Patreon thing, every once in a while they send me some gifts to give to you guys. That's even better. Well, I shouldn't say that's even better, but that's really cool anyway. That's like a Patreon supporter being a double supporter. Anyway, thank you very much to that person. And then OVR Trains was watching, and I said that Patreon did that, and he said, well, come and pick up some N-scale stuff. So we got a couple N-scale cars for this contest also. There's a hopper and, is that a boxcar? Yep, little boxcar, 40-footer. The lighting is not very good when it comes to this kind of stuff. I sneak across the border. Yeah, you can try. I don't mind you sneaking across to visit me. It's when you're trying to sneak home and they don't let you go home and you're stuck with me. Mind you, I need quite a bit of help on my layout, so that might not be a bad thing, Tom. And the next prize for the N-scale guys, there's a boxcar and another boxcar, so that'll be that. That's the N-scale 2 prizes tonight, guys. 2 for HO and 2 for N-scale. Now, the way the contest works, if you're new here, we are going to pick a number in between how many people are in the chat and 1. So for right now, it will be 1 and 83. You guys can go nuts in the chat. You can put up the numbers as often as you want, guess as many times as you want, but what I have to know is if you're trying for the HO scale stuff or the N scale stuff. So if you're trying for HO and you're guessing a number and it's number 17, you would guess HO 17. If it's N scale that you want, N 17, and that is your guess. Now, like I said, you can guess as many times as you want, so you just go crazy in the chat. When I see the number that I pick, I will put a stop to the contest, but the winner will not be announced until next week because I have to go back through the replay, and I will tell you right now, if you are on live chat or on top chat, it does affect where your comment is going to go. So if you guess and you're on top chat, and you think you're the first person that guessed that number, but in my replay, it actually moves the top chat farther down, or I might not even see it. So I always watch my replays with live chat on. Just so you guys know, go to live chat right now so you are on the same page. So hopefully everybody gets that, and we're not doing the contest right now. I haven't started anything. I gotta put the word start in the chat, guys. So no contest yet. But most people are giving me great examples of it, so there you go. Some contests that are coming up though, guys. Indian Head Valley Railroad on the 14th. So you guys got 2 more days to enter his contest for his diorama. He's building a diorama with a boxcar that says Indian Head Valley Railroad on it. That's his prize. So go to his video, enter that contest, and in a couple days he's going to be doing a drawing for that. That's awesome. Hopefully I win, because that's a pretty cool diorama and it's made right by Wilmer. So not bad is the way I think about that one. We got James Tedesco, February 20th. He's going to be doing a live contest, something similar to what we're doing tonight. He's got a lot of prizes to do too. Now, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, Amy's birthday's on February 20th, and we will be going out for dinner that night, having a good time, and coming home probably a lot later than his live stream's going to be. So, everybody that's in James Tedesco's contest on February 20th, I wish you good luck, have fun with it, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be just like this contest tonight. Georgia Sunbelts, also another contest going on his channel. You got to check him out. Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony, and he's another guy that's going to be at Strasbourg. So that's going to be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Indian Head Valley's going to be at Strasbourg. James Tedesco, I'm not sure if he's going to make it to Strasbourg or not. And I'm still trying to twist his arm a little bit. So, one more contest that's going on in YouTube land right now, and that's Just Nate, Tyganda Valley Railroad, and Coal Company. Now all these guys hit their milestones for their subscriber markers. Very cool. That's awesome. This community really rallied together, pulled up their bridges, and got all those guys up there. So there's 4 contests right there. Plus guys, 88 watching. I'm going to hold one of my contests right now when I hit ATS Venture Spur N Scaler. Nice to see you, buddy. It has been a while since I've seen you in the chat. This is awesome. Thank you for stopping in. And there's Dennis, Dave Hudson. So quite a few guys. JP Video, nice to see you, bud. I'm really talking way too much. So with that, first contest. HO scale, guys. You're going for these 2 right here. I'll see if I can do one. One's a tank car, HO scale, Walter's Proto, and the other one's Walter's Mainline. And it's a box car, so that's the HO scale. And for the N scale, guys, from Otter Valley Railroad, OVRtrains.com. Maybe if I take the cover off it, you guys can see it better. Anyway, there's a hopper for N scale. And a 40-foot boxcar for N scale. It doesn't. Maybe I should just show it straight on the camera. It doesn't look that bad. Gee, I'm that bad. Moving things all over the place. So, guys, like I said, if you want the HO stuff, it's HO and the number that you're going to guess. And we're going to go in between numbers from 1 to 90. Don't guess yet. I have to put start in the chat. So, an example, HO 17, HO 20, HO 30. These could be your guesses. Same with the N scale, but you have to put N 17, N 20, or N 30. And those are your guesses. Everybody understand the rules? I will let everybody know who the winner is next week. When I see the number in the chat, that's when I will stop the contest by putting stop in the chat also. Oh good, you guys can't see this. So, the first number. Alright, I think I got it. A number in between 1 and 90. Are you guys ready? Set. Start guessing, guys. A number in between 1 and 90. If your HO scale, it has to start with HO. If your N scale, it has to start with N. And you can guess as many times as you want. The prizes, 2 HO scale cars or 2 N scale cars. And we got numbers just flying by already. And don't worry, guys, if your comment and your guess is hidden, it will be shown in my replay, so I will see it. So, but we got numbers flying. Look at this going. MM Short Line, Dustin, Chris Mitchell, nice to see you. And these are going way too fast even for me to look at them and say them. We got 37, 62, 6, 10, 66, 45. I'm just going to watch and see if the number goes by, that's for sure. We had 1 in there, 47, 46, 90, 23, 33, 72, 68, N7. Wow, look at those go. N2, and what is MN? That's not it. You got to be N or HO. So, oh, yep. N87, HO86, HO50, N2. So I've seen N2 a couple, N2 3 times, N2 4 times now. That's funny though, because whenever somebody guesses one number, other people guess it. The first person that guesses the number is going to be the winner. So, but I know it's really hard to type and watch the chat at the same time, because it's really hard just to even watch the chat. I'm telling you, these are going pretty quick. So, and another thing, guys, if you guys are winning some of my prizes and stuff, make sure you're checking out OVRtrains.com. If you can't make it to a store in Tilsonburg, check out his website, OVRtrains.com. Little blue banner behind me. You can kind of zero in on that, but check them out. Buy some stuff from them, and when you do, in the comments below, It says leave a comment, say, I'm here because Sparky sent me. I want to see how many people we can get saying that. Because the more people that say it, hey, more people I'm sending their way. That's awesome. HO scale stuff is from my Patreons, guys. Make sure you check out my Patreon page. If you like these contests, guys, sign up for my Patreon page. Be part of it, and why not? And you got to guess HO or N in front of your guess. Just a number is not going to work. And I've seen that go by a couple times. And there goes N2 again. I've seen that a couple times, like 7 now. Pennsylvania Northwest Railway, HO88. And it's flying by. I know, it's flying by. I've seen it in N scale. I have not seen it in HO scale yet. So, but, well, yeah, I did just seen it in HO scale. Now, that's not saying that it hasn't gone by already. So, guys, we're going to stop that one right now. So you guys can stop guessing right now. That contest is done. And anybody that guessed N or HO, and that's a 2. So N2 won the N scale stuff, or HO2 won the HO scale stuff. So if you guessed first person that guessed N2, you won the boxcar and the hopper. If you guessed HO2 first in the chat, you got the tank car, and you got a boxcar. It sounds like the weight's loose in that one, but hey, that could be an easy fix with some glue. So that was number 2, guys. Awesome. Now, that's contest number 1. And I'm going to put number 2 there, just so I remember what the number was, because I might forget. Why are you -4? HO 1, 3, 5, 7. How come nobody guessed 107, 107 that time? I did not see that number go by at all. And I normally see it go by like 6 or 7 times. Jeez, come on. So we went over the contests that are coming up. There was good 4 of them, plus this one tonight. OVRtrains.com. Like I said, another supporter of the contest, guys. But they are just starting to carry tangent model trains. It's a brand new thing for OVR trains. They do have N scale, but I don't think he stocks them yet. I will be trying to twist his arm a little bit. Maybe he can start with the N scale stuff. But I really got into the tangent because of these cabooses that they brought out. Now they're all lit up. They have marker lights. They have all kinds of things. And obviously the tangent really likes chassis system and B&O because that's what they did. And I do have a couple chassis system locomotives. So I figured, why not get a couple cabooses? Now, I'm just going to show these off quickly. I'm not going through them too much. We're not putting them on the track. We're not lighting them up. We're not doing anything. Like I said, if you're looking for tangent rolling stock of any kind, check out OVR Trains because they are just starting to supply this stuff. And since they're just starting, we might as well just start buying it. And the more that we buy, the more that they look good in tangent size. So, but just a quick view at the tangent one, guys. B&O, chassis system, be alert, don't get hurt. I thought that was pretty cool. But comes with a little wand. You do this end, the marker lights show up. Do this end, these marker lights show up, or you do the middle and the interior lights turn on. But they got window protectors, so little screens over the windows. I think that's really cool. There's a quick view of the end. I am not sponsored by Tangent in any means. Maybe I should call them. But anyway. And underside detail. I thought that was pretty good. Just taking a quick glimpse of it. Now I've never really understood, maybe you guys can put that in the chat, why companies are really going for this underbody detail so much. Like all this stuff right here, you're never going to see that when it's on the tracks. And to me personally, you never want to see it. Because if this is on your rails, going around your layout, the only way you're going to see that is if this is on your floor like this. I don't want to see this thing upside down on my floor, I'm telling you. So, I don't know, throw it in the chat what you guys think of undercar detail if you like it, if you understand it, if it's something you'd buy a model because of it, but explain the detail part to me and why they're doing it. And then, of course, you're explaining to the rest of the chat too. So throw that up there while I'm putting this away. I'll show you the other one I got real quick, but I'm not going to actually take it right out of the box. And like I said, it does come with a little wand, guys, to turn on all the lights. Little magnet at the end of it. Badoop badoop. It says tangent on it. Cool. Oh, put that in there. Pick up the paperwork I threw on the floor. The paperwork's all about cabooses. Tells you what they were for. Because, hey, maybe some people don't remember what a caboose is. And the other one that I got, anybody think they won that contest yet? Guessing number 2 for H over N. Now, this one, like I said, I got 2 scale trains, chassis system, and hey, I guess I'm going to take it out of the box because I want to actually look at this one too. So, woohoo! Wow, that's awesome. Rick Bailey, thank you, buddy. We can do that. Maybe. I don't know. There is a way to get into these things. There we go. Ah. All right, Rick Bailey, thank you very much, buddy. And give you this one too. I love it. Finally get the thing working, and it's always working now. So that's awesome. Blow the sawdust off. Yeah, I got you. So the B&O one, like I said, I'm not going to show it off too much. But there's the side detail. Again, it's got the screens on the windows for protection. That side's only got 2 windows. That's kind of cool. So it is different. And the end detail. And some of them got flasher lights. Some of them got marker lights. So that's cool. Lots of windows on this side. And again, there's top detail. Didn't show you that on the last one. Not very much to look at, don't mind you. Couple vents. And the under detail. So again, just kind of crazy. So, Dave Hudson, don't wig out, man. Yeah, I know. I don't think I wore this one for a long time, so it was a little inside out, backwards, and everything else. So, put that away. So again, guys, like I said, check out OVR Trains for tangent models. They got a huge shipment in the other day, and these cabooses were part of that. So now, if you go to a lot of other websites, they're already sold out of the cabooses, so I'm not sure if Lauren is already or not. I don't think he is, but that's just me thinking. Oh, Rick Bailey, thank you very much, bud. Oh, put that over there on the chair. Man, those things get warm very quick. So that is, what is that? Oh yeah, Otter Valley Railroad had Rapido Trains visit their store. I'm sure a lot of you guys checked out my video of that. Tell you, that's a lot of fun. If you guys can get into an open house when one of the big manufacturers is actually showing up to show off their new stuff coming out, that's pretty cool. It's a lot better than a train show because it's more one-on-one. At any given time at OVR Trains, there was probably 30 people there, and it was on for about 4.5, 5 hours. So in and out the door, people came. It was busy all day and everything else, but like I said, it's very personalized. So you can go up and talk to the actual manufacturers and the people working there and everything, and get your hands right on their stuff. Like, you go to train shows and stuff, start picking up their things, they got their eye on you pretty good. But a little open house like that, like I said, that's a good time. So if any of you guys can get to something like that, it was really cool. Luke Owen, nice to see you, bud. How are you doing? Troublemaker 12. James, how are you? And a couple of people I've already said hi to. Very cool. And we went over the tangent stuff. OVR's got that stuff. Cool. We did first contest. That's cool. Went over the other contest. That's awesome. So the other thing I wish OVR was closer buying over the internet so far. But like I said, guys, if you're buying over the internet with OVRtrains.com, in the comments at the bottom say, I'm only here because you guys are on Sparky's Wednesday night live chat. There's something on that. Why not? So BNSF 6951 later, brother, and hope you're feeling a lot better later tonight. So that's your throat thing's really got me baffled. So Tom's Trains and Things, keep it up. Nice, buddy. Give you that one. And Luke Owen is from the UK, so he's like 1241 over there. Tom, thank you, bud. And Georgia Sunbelt, nice to see you. Darren B&H, you've seen my message. Okay, so Darren B&H is in here too. And hang in there, cuz. So, one of the other things I wanted to get to, hopefully we get to all of it. Now I'm starting to feel rushed, but maybe I should just slow down. It doesn't have to be an hour, we can go a little bit over. But I wanted to start going over manufacturers. And just locomotives, different pamphlets that you get inside, some of the instruction manuals that you get with them and things like that. And what the actual locomotive looks like, detail-wise, handrail-wise is always a big thing. If they're plastic, wobbly, popping out all the time, made out of metal. So I'm going to go through a few manufacturers tonight. I don't have a personal favorite by the set that I'm showing you guys tonight. This is just some that I picked up off my layout. So we'll take a good quick look at some of them. I just saw it. Thanks. Awesome. Let's start a club, Anthony. Hey, cool. You guys are going to start a club. And James Goulton was timed out by Ron Brights for 300 seconds. Not sure what James did. Hopefully you guys gave him a warning first. Oh, I guess I could go back and see what he said. HO36. Yeah, don't be guessing any more numbers and stuff like that, guys. The contest is way over. There is a second one coming up, so stay tuned, guys. 87 in the chat now, and we do have one more contest to go through. So, but want to go over this one. Scale trains. Now, their box is typical of most. I'm not going to go through a lot of their boxes, but you get the big plastic thing. So if the mail company or you or anybody drops the box, it's a little padded. That's pretty good. And most manufacturers go with the outer sleeve. And I remember the first time I opened one of these, I didn't see this part right here. So I actually had to take a knife, and I put the knife in between the little spot, and I sawed through that to get this open because I didn't see this spot. But you just pull on the tab and have it sitting on a bench or something. Don't just pull the tab and drop it like I just did. But just pull the tab up. This is for some of the new guys that aren't into this stuff yet. And you open it up and voila. Just like the cabooses I just showed you. So open a few of these things up and it's just like second nature. So that's Scale Trains packaging. Operator's manual. Very big sheet. Fills the whole box. And as you guys can see, this one's for the C39-8. But open it up, you got the first page. Open it up, you got all the DCC sound stuff. Flip it over to the back, and you got, well, the front page, the back page, and some of the warranty information. So not a lot of information, not a lot of pictures, like none really. With Scale Trains manuals, basic, to the point, voila, all done. Now, as far as their locomotive, this is an operator's, no, this is a rivet counter. This one's a rivet counter too. But, go through it, just gonna quick view, guys. Now the handrails are very flimsy. Kind of show you this side. They are plastic, and I just popped one off just by doing that. They have their own couplers on there. So if you want, you change those over to KDs. Step detail. Paint is pretty crisp. Horn. Voila. Now I know this probably camera's not doing it too much justice, but like I said, it's just a quick view. Chris Mitchell, help with shipping. Thank you, buddy. Right on. We'll throw on a wig for you. And underbody detail. None, pretty much. And that's the same on most locomotives, except for one manufacturer, I think. Top detail. Now, the fans on Scale Train's rivet counter, that is pretty awesome. The exhaust, they do have lift rings on there, very, very small ones. So, probably not visible. Well, right there you can see a couple of them. Right by my, oh, if I go the other way, right under my nose. Because the nose always knows. Front view. So, like I said, the only thing I think personally, hey, I just noticed that's where the bell is. Right there. Ah, and I've had this model for a while too, so. Chris Mitchell, thank you very much, buddy. Oh, I really got to get something to hold onto my wig so I can find the entrance to these things. There we go. There we go. Ha! And thank you, bud. That will help with some of the shipping. That's cool. Thank you. And you are awesome, bud. Pack that over there for tonight now. So Scale Trains, kind of my thoughts on that. If it wasn't for their couplers, this be like a pretty top-notch model. And that is pretty much the only drawback. Change the couplers into KDs and match the rest of your fleet, and you're doing awesome. So now, a lot of locomotives I found, if you pick them up by this part right here, that comes off. So they always say try to pick them up by the gas tank. You'll catch me not doing that quite a bit. Now, Rapido trains. Again, I don't have the manual with this one, of course, but they always give you some spare little parts that you can throw on there. This is the -8. Packed in there very tightly with the foam. Put that over there. And again, the same basic principle when it comes to their packaging. Outer sleeve, top thing, and there we go. 1-8 from Rapido. Thank you, Chris. You're a big help, bud. And good night, Tom's Trains and Things. Have a good night. Sometimes, in my opinion, I think they tried to do some cheap couplers, so maybe they would break and you come buy more. Maybe. But the big thing with the couplers, guys, is KD charges them, obviously, to use the KD coupler. And you have to buy KD couplers. So KD's in a win-win situation, right? Now, if a company doesn't want to use KD couplers because they don't want to fork out that kind of money, they make their own couplers. And if you change them, you change them. If you don't, you don't, right? Saves the company a bit of money, saves you a bit of money buying the locomotive or the rail cars or whatever. And if you're hell-bent on putting KDs on something, then you're going to do it anyway, right? So now Rapido has their own couplers also. Now, I'm not a good coupler guy, so this could be a Rapido coupler. It could be a KD coupler. I'm not quite sure. So, but side view, and this is actually indented right in here. So that's a very, very cool detail. Front view, Rapido, ditch lights, wipers, top view. Not a lot of detail on the top. Rear, that's pretty plain too, but it is a -8. And bottom detail. Now Rapido is known for their underbody detail on their passenger cars. Some of their locomotives are very well detailed also. But the other thing Rapido's trying to get into is, if you open that up, that's where the decoder is for DCC. So it's just a plug and play. So if you buy a DC model for Rapido and you buy the sound chip or the DCC decoder for it, you just open up the fuel tank, plug it in, bang, you're all done. DCC equipped. I don't know if you actually save money for it. If you actually do the price check, let's say this is $200 if it's DC. For DCC it's $310, and the decoder is 90 bucks. So did you really save $20 by the time you had to install it? Now, again, Rapido, very easy. Just open up the fuel tank. Some of the other locomotives, you got to take off the couplers, take the body off, watch all the wiring on it, install the chips, solder it if you want to hardwire it. So completely up to you what you guys do, guys. But myself, I normally buy, if I'm going to, DCC and sound equipped. We'll get the Rapido one put away. 82 people watching. One more contest to go. And I'm not going to make you guys wait too long for that contest. That is for sure. Because I get excited for them too. Now, another one that I want to show off. Atlas Classic Gold Series. It's one of the cheaper models that you can buy. Now, this is an exclusive one here in this box from Otter Valley Railroad. I'm just bringing it out to show you guys the packaging for it. Not a big fan of this kind of packaging, but there is other manufacturers that are actually going this way. Not sure why. It is kind of a tight fit, but when you're taking these out of the box, make sure you're on a table. Because after you take this outer sleeve, if the screws aren't in it anymore, there's nothing holding this locomotive in place. So, slide it out of the package. This is what I mean. This pops off like that. Take out the little felt pads. This one is screwed down, so I'm doing alright. Take off the other side. Like I said, guys, if this one wasn't screwed down, that'd be out of the box on your floor by now. So that's going to be fun to put away. Like I said, this one here is an exclusive model. Ontario Southland Railway. Only can be bought at Otter Valley Railroad. Like I said, that one's going to be a fun one. But the one I'm going to show you guys for the detail, Gold Series from Atlas, is a Sioux line. Now, to me, the paint is really, really crisp. This is about $100 cheaper than, say, some of the other manufacturers. Detail's not way up there, but you know what? That's enough for most modelers. Come on. Show some of the fans. Go like this, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, because it's white, probably. There's the front. Now, you can buy windshield wipers if you want. A couple of antennas to throw on top. Rear view, no ditch lights. But hey, again, if you want ditch lights, you can install them yourself. $100 cheaper for the model, guys. GP38, one of my favorites. Absolutely no underbody detail, except for the 2 screw holes that hold it into place for you. Putting the thing away is just want to make you go crazy. So 80 people watching. Uh-oh, might have to hold a contest soon. Starting to lose too many people. So, in my opinion, I don't know, can I say in my professional opinion right about now, Atlas Gold Series, if you're just getting started, or in the other way of looking at it, you want to expand your fleet, you don't need a lot of detail in all your locomotives, but you do want sound, Atlas Gold Series is a pretty good way to go, I think. Cheaper than most. Reliable. It's one of my better runners, I'll tell you that, for sure. And I got to get them out of my cabinet that's upstairs and on my layout so I can start running them. We'll get to Cato in a minute. So, 81 people watching, guys. Maybe I'll wait for another one of those super stickers or super chats or something. I want to do one more. And then we'll get to the contest then. Now, Cato, top of the line for HO scale and N scale. Cato, you guys can argue over it. SD40. Now, the way these are put in the box. Now, this is an older model, I believe. It just has foam packaging. very hard foam. So if this locomotive was in that box and you happen to drop it, yeah, the locomotive's probably going to get hurt. Manual inside, piece of paper. Kato, not Kato. Or Kato, not Kato. I'm pretty sure it's Kato, but I always end up saying Kato. So, parts and price list is on there. Don't see a date on it. It's made in Japan. Imagine that. But it's just a little booklet that you can get. Container Man 68. Thank you, buddy. Exploded parts diagram. Way to take it apart. So on and so forth. And of course, if you do want extra detail parts, they do give you some. Now, one thing I want to ask, again for you guys, can't really see them too well because they're just in a bag. Looks like airlines and some really small parts actually. But when they give you these parts, why don't they tell you where they go? Most companies don't give you the form and say, hey, all these spare parts, they go here. Some go there. Glue these on here. These just stick in there. And Possum Bio, M&M Shortline Railroad. Thank you. We'll get the easy one to get on. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. Woohoo! Container Man 68, Possum Bio, M&M Shortline, Georgia Sunbelts. Keep it up. Thanks, Sparky. Where'd the button go? There we go. Ha! And we'll get right to this next contest. Right after I show you the Kato one. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Torpedo will give you that one. Ha! Yeah, I do once around the room too, but these computer screens are so big. Kind of hard to do that one. I can do a bright idea. How's a bright idea? Okay, enough of that. You guys want to get to this contest. I know you do, so. N scale UP got that right. N scale packaging is nice. So, and Kato, like I said, for N scale, I think is top of the line. You guys can pretty much set me straight on that. So, like I said, it's a little bit of an older locomotive. So, handrails, very durable on it. I think they're still plastic, but you can't really bend them too much. And they don't pop out when I touch them, so that's a good thing. And look like McHenry couplers on this one. No drift pin, top view. Paint's pretty good. Like I said, maybe the Conrail is supposed to look a little chipped. Rear view, you got separately attached, separately applied. Try that one. Handrails and things, other things. And of course the bottom view, pretty much non-existent. So, pretty cool. Where exactly are you, Roy H? Probably a good question. He'll tell you. Oh, maybe that went in the other way. There we go. So that's the Kato one, guys. Ha! Another contest, huh? Well, let's do this one then. Alright guys, for HO scale, you're looking at 2 boxcars this time. We are looking at Fruit Growers Express. And I'm not even going to try to say that one. Pachapanacola Northern. Anyways, Port St. Joe. That's your HO scale prize, guys. We got 79 in here now. For N scale, we got a boxcar, rail box, my favorite boxcar for sure, and a 50-foot boxcar. And always like the color of this one. Pacemaker Freight Services. Sweet. N scale brought to you by OVR Trains, and HO scale brought to you by one of my Patreons. Guys, a number in between 1 and 81. Huh. Let's see how hard I can make this one. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. So, again, guys, if you're looking for the HO scale stuff, you got to guess a number, and it's HO and the number you guess. Guess as many times as you want. If you're looking for the N scale stuff, you got to put N plus the number that you're guessing. And again, guess as many times as you want. Until I see the number that I am putting in, we'll let this go. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys set? All these guys that are guessing right now, because I haven't said go yet or start in the chat, they don't mean anything, guys. So you might want to settle down for just a minute, because I'm not going to hit start until you guys settle down, because that's going to like really throw my chat for a loop. So just settle down for a second. Just stop typing, stop typing. Hold on. Let's let the chat settle down a little bit. Alright, so I've guessed the number. Obviously you guys know how to play, because you just did, and didn't win nothing because we weren't doing it yet. So are we ready? Are we set? Alright guys, go. HO scale, N scale. Let me know what number in between 1 and 81. N38, HO23, RDNT is guessing all kinds of things. And that one not going to count there, Randy. You got to do one at a time, buddy. And all going to play by the same rules. So, Brad Anderson, nice to see you popping in, bud. And Professor Grimm's guessing. Why are you -4? I should probably just start. This chat's going so nuts. So I'll just start watching for the N scale or HO scale guess. We had 77, we had 74, we had 74, HO 30, 62, 21, 3, 53, 48, 35, 63, 10, 8, 7, 38, 72, 72, now N12, HO 26, HO 1, yeah, that's probably a good guess with my last one being number 2, HO 11, N24, I haven't seen it yet though, guys. Not for either scale. We had 7, 61, 31, 77, 68, 18, 3. Yeah, probably another one. Now, remember guys, you got to guess HO or N in front of your guess, because I need to know what scale you're trying to win. If you're trying to win the HO scale 1, you got to guess HO 20. If you're trying to guess the N scale prizes, you got to guess N20. Kind of simple like that. If you just put 20 up there, I don't know what you're playing for, and you're just telling me a number. Could be how old you are. Who knows? So, the Carver, I saw that, and I will make that go through. Possum Bio, Steve 87, nice to see you. School Kill, River Valley taking part, Professor Grimm, and I saw John in here. Dave P, Granny Goose, nice to see you. Dennis. Again, I should start watching the chat for the number. And you guys are getting close, but I don't see the number yet. You guys get that close that I actually have to look down to see if that's the number, but it's not the number yet. I haven't seen the number yet. Oh, I just saw the number, but it was backwards. And Hot Rod Rodney's sending me a text telling me to stop everybody from doing the earlier numbers. I can say stop as many times, but nobody will do it. That doesn't mean stop right now, though. Keep going, because I have not seen the number yet. So keep guessing, guys. And we'll narrow it down a little bit. Let's go in between 50 and 80. A number between 50 and 80. Okay, now we're up there. 67, 78, 67, 33, 13, 21, 29, 8, 35. Okay, a number between 50 and 80, 33. 66 is up there, 50, that's better. Oh, there we go, now we're up there a little bit. That's good. 63, 53, 62, 69, 59, 68, 75, 79, 59. Woo, these things are still flying by. There's N76. We got HO54. HO78. I've seen it once for one of the scales. I've seen it twice now for the same scale. Uh-oh. So if we went in between 70 and 80, that'll make it pretty quick. So pick a number in between 70 and 80, and I've already seen it go by for one of the scales. Now, like I said, guys, it's the first person in the chat. It could have been the very first guess. I do not know. I will not know until I go back in my replay. Like I said, hopefully you guys are all on live chat, because that does make a difference where your guess goes. And there we go, guys. I think we can stop this contest. So right about now, you guys can stop guessing the numbers. I did see them go by for HO and for N. The number is number 76. The lighting in this room is just, maybe I got to talk to John TSG Multimedia about lighting and sound. Like holy jumping doodles, man. So anybody that guessed HO 76 or N76, the first people that did that, those are the winners of this one. So that was awesome, guys. I love my contests. I think those are really cool to have. So like I said, and thank you guys for the super chats and the super stickers. That was very cool. But like I said, guys, check out my Patreon page. That helps out the contest. Other things that we can talk about, I can go out and purchase. Always buy two things. One that I can open up, destroy, use, and show you guys. And then the other one, of course, give away in the live streams. Everything that you guys give in my Patreon page does go directly back 100%. I could probably even say 150% because I do give some of my own money at it too, back into the live stream, guys. So I do not keep 1 cent of that. It all goes back to this community. So Patreon, Sparky 107107, check it out. And if you guys have been winning stuff on my contest, to me, you should be checking out my Patreon page and helping it out. You won something that was probably at least worth 50 bucks. So a couple months at $5, hey, you're giving back a little bit anyway. So, and the other thing I never ask you guys for, well, I shouldn't say never, I do ask for, if you're too far away, for postage. But even my Christmas live stream, guys, I never asked anybody for postage whatsoever. I mailed everything out to everybody that won, including the person that won and they lived in the Netherlands. So, like I said, guys, 150% of my Patreon stuff goes back to the community. The other 50% is, like I said, my postage, I guess, because most of the time I just pay it. So, all right, Bowser. Now, this one's a little bit different. What are we looking at here anyway? It is a C630M. Now, we've got a couple more to go through, guys. I know we're sitting at 69 minutes. I said that okay, Sparky. Okay, ASG Rail Fan, nice to see you. We will be trimming people out. Stop by the numbers. Timing people out. Yeah, guys, stop. The contest part's over now, so that's it. Now, Bowser, sleeve that goes over the outside of the whole box. Pops that off. Again, outer sleeve, just like so. Most manufacturers. Bowser goes a little bit cheaper. Whoa, that was a good catch, eh? Wasn't ready for that. So Bowser just has a two-part piece that goes like that. So when you grab it and go to pick it up, this pops off and your locomotive heads for the floor. So again, when you're opening up a new locomotive or rolling stock, do it on a table. Only makes sense. Now, Bowser normally has screws in the bottom of it, but this is an older model for me, so I've unscrewed it. Almost went for a Sparky and hit the floor. Bowser detail, well, that looks like an actual screen that they put in there. Painting is very crisp. Top of the model has lift rings. And this part of a walkway or something is actually raised. I have no idea what that was. It just went knock knock. That was kind of freaky. Did you guys hear that? Something actually knocked over there, and there's nothing there. Anyway, that was weird. Hopefully that's on the replay, and I can, like, The hair is standing up on the back of my neck. Ugh. Okay, so back to the show. Bowser, front detail, and they got the wipers and all that too. One thing that I really like about the Bowser unit, handbrake right on the front, and it's actually indented into the model. Man, if they were gremlins, nobody better be feeding them things after midnight. Rear grills, they're not see-through by any means, but they do look really good. Rear of the model, everything looks to be very legible because there's not a lot on there to read. So, not too bad. Again, I think I will put this one away later on. Well, maybe. Put that in there like that. So, haha! Back in the box. And again, because it's an older model, don't have the manual for it, so Call Ghostbusters. Yeah, let's not call Ghostbusters. Anyway, let's not hear it again either. Intermountain. Now we got about 3 more to go through, guys. I'll try to talk a little bit faster. Sparky, you hear a lot of strange noises outside when you're in the train shed at night, trust me. Yeah, you're probably right. But normally I have trains running and that's all I'm listening to. So, Intermountain, box just comes off the top. Again, a lot like the Bowser one. Maybe. There we go. Paperwork still in this one. Operator's guide. Just fold it up. 2 pages. CVs. No exploded parts diagram. And gives you all the button functions anyway. And shows you how to remove the shell. Yeah, what more do you need, I guess? Again, another spare part bag. And I will guarantee, look how small those little parts are right there. Right there. See, that's my finger. That's how small those are. Right there. And that manual ain't going to tell you where that stuff goes. Come on. Manufacturers just don't. I'm going to put this one down to open it. Again, outer sleeve that comes off it. Just like Bowser, guys. Pops apart like that. And this one is not screwed in. So this one would have hit the floor for sure. Now, this one's so new I don't even have the handrail guards out. So we'll see if we can get them out of one side. Maybe. Come on. Play nice. There we go. Okay. Intermountain. Very nice paint scheme on that one. Couple more things on the side to read. But again, not a lot of warning labels and stuff like that. Top detail is full on this model. From the horn to the exhaust, fans, lift rings. Only thing it's missing is all the antennas up here. Dynamic brake is actually housed over. That's pretty cool. Front view. You got the wipers on there. Lots of plow detail. MU hoses. Look to be KD couplers on this one, guys. So that's alright. Rear detail. And again, from the bottom. Truck's got a little bit more detail than even the Bowser did. So, Intermountain overtakes Bowser as far as I'm concerned. Now, what I was telling you guys about lifting this part here, look how loose that is. That'll come right off there. So if you're lifting your model up like that, just beware. That part right there will come off. And if it does, I have dropped one because of it. So, I think one of the biggest thing about tonight's show is kind of the packaging and the different packaging that the companies are using. Now, Intermountain and Bowser, I'm not sure I like that kind of packaging at all. just because when you do pick it up, like the first time's fine, Bowser's screwed down, but Intermountain wasn't screwed. So odds of that on hitting the floor, even if you're over top of a table or something like that, it's going to be pretty good, I think. Two more to go through, guys. This one, Genesis. Now, I do like these ones for their manuals. Rapido has awesome manuals as well. I do recommend when you go buy a Rapido product, read the whole manual, word for word. They got a lot of jokes inside it. So, this one, probably, let's see here, we got, they don't want to give you page numbers. Oh, yes they do. 18 pages in this one. Handling and maintenance, DCC and sound, CVs, all the CV numbers, if you want to change them, warranty information, and FCC compliance. I never understood that part. But, hey, it's in there. Packaging, again, foam block, foam bottom. So if you do drop this on the floor, it'll be a little bit better. Again, spare parts. So a lot of companies do give you spare parts. That one's pretty easy. It's a roof. The ones I like, slide them out, pop the ends, don't cut it, pop it, and again, careful where you're grabbing this stuff. This one I know is one piece, so I can grab it right from there. That Katie, Athearn Genesis. Now, roof detail, it's up there. Pretty fine spots right in there. Lots of antenna and roof detail on there. Fan details in there. The rear fan just looks like it's stuck in there. Lots of paint on the side of it to read. With magnification, they are all legible. Warning labels on all the doors. Full interior that you can see. Front. Ditch lights. Plow. All the good stuff. Rear. The bottom and truck detail. Now there's quite a bit of truck detail on this one. And again, not a lot for bottom detail. So I'm pretty sure it's only Rapido that gets right in there for their truck detail. Now, the test. Oh, I almost had this, but there we go. Thing I like about Athearn Genesis, you can take the roof off. They give you a spare one to put on there, so it's different. Full detail in the cab. So you can put little figures in there. How cool is that? Because I think that's only right. There should be figures in there. It's one thing I didn't bring to the attention with those Atlas Gold Series ones. There's 2 figures in that locomotive. For a budget-friendly model, and it actually had figures in the cab. I think everything should have figures in the cab, personally, because it's going to be running on my layout. Should there not be somebody driving it? That's just my personal thought. Now, as I'm showing you guys the last one, I do have a couple questions for you guys. A, what is your favorite manufacturer? Now, that's either for N scale or HO scale, doesn't matter. But let us know what scale you are, your favorite manufacturer. That's the first question. And the second question is kind of a double take on it. What's your favorite locomotive and manufacturer that you have? And what is your dream locomotive that you want for your layout? And what manufacturer makes that one? None of it has to be the same. It could be all the same. And it's just a question, guys. Maybe somebody's in the chat and they live close to you and they'll give you a birthday present. And they now know what you want. So, now, mine I gotta really think. Athearn Genesis or Broadway Limited, very close. Broadway Limited, I'm really starting to like their stuff because ES44 actually has a smoke unit built into it. I'll be right back. So you take off the smoke cap, pour some smoke fluid down there, and your locomotive now smokes. put the cap back on for realism. Don't lose the cap. So, detail, Broadway Limited, Paragon 3, Rolling Thunder. I'm not a big fan of the Rolling Thunder, and yes, I do have it. It's kind of cool for steam locomotives and stuff like that, but most of the time I have mine shut off. So, anyway, neither here nor there. One of my favorite locomotives, obviously. Conrail Heritage Unit, Norfolk Southern. Not bad detail on top. Like I said, it does smoke. You got your antennas and stuff. This one does not come off. But this one does have an engineer and a brakeman. Maybe you can see that from the front. And you can kind of see the guy's head looking at you. Both of them. Wipers. Good detail. I'm not sure if those are metal or not. The stanchions for the handrails, but they do not move very much at all. So that's pretty cool. Rear. Ditch lights. And again at the bottom, there's the speaker. Wow, to me that's a pretty smart place to put it. If there's not a decoder down here, why not put the speakers down there? Some of these companies really got to use their heads. I think. So, truck detail, not huge on these, but again, a lot better than Bowser and Intermountain. Now, owner's manual for these ones. Like I said, it's also, a lot of their units are coming out now with smoke units. Not a lot of pictures to look at, but goes right through all the CVs, macarons, function mapping. Again, FCC notification, that's going to be an American thing. Fine tuning your CVs, what they all do. No pick up stuff off tracks. And hi, how are you, Frank? How are you? So, and this one, they also tell you how to operate it with DC, and I guess there's a DC controller that you can buy that actually does horns and stuff like that. Now, again, I'm not going to get into this box probably because there's nothing in it. Probably. Oh, maybe. Voila. Big foam sheet over the top, very thick. Again, same as most of the other companies. Slide it in, slide it out. Pop the top. Opens up. And there's always something about choo-choo shoes in their box. So if you need shoes that glow in the dark or light up, it's in here. But that goes through all the locomotives, guys. Hopefully you guys are letting me know what your favorite brand of locomotive is. Like I said, I'm pretty sold on the Broadway Limited, Athearn Genesis. I do like the scale trains rivet counter stuff. But if it wasn't for the couplers, right? Because again, you do, unless you have scale trains locomotive and then the rolling stock to go behind it, if you do, their couplers are pretty good because they all stick together very well. Once you start putting KD couplers and mixing them with the scale trains couplers, the scale trains couplers just keep letting go. So you might as well change them out if you're into KD stuff. Simple as that. So the other one that I really do like, and I'll leave you guys pretty much on this, and we can promote our channels right afterwards, is the Atlas Gold Series. Like I said, not a lot of detail, but the paint is very crisp. Comes with an engineer and a brakeman. Has the details on it you need, plus it's got sound. And you're going to save anywhere from 100 to 130 bucks because it's a budget-friendly model. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times when you're running trains, you're not looking at the fine details anyway. So if you need a few locomotives for your layout, I'd really start looking into the Atlas stuff and go from there. So favorite loco for M&M Shortline is the SD40-2. Mine is the GP38. Everybody knows that. So Penn Central, Conrail, Norfolk, and Western Erie Lackawanna. I like them all. Ralph Greenwood, very cool. Jerry Cederelli, N Scale Cato is pretty affordable and colors are good. And Dave Hudson, Broadway Locomotive are pretty cool. I think they are. Frank Near, anything with ESU decoder. And that's always another thing though, Frank. If it doesn't have a decoder, just buy DC and install your own. Or you can change the decoder out for what you're looking for, right? ESU. So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Thanks very much for the super chats and super stickers, guys. Give you one more of these. Thank you very much. Should probably turn this up. There we go. I know the sound works on this thing. Thank you. And SD70 ACEs, SD80 Max, SD90 Max. Those are all pretty cool. That's from Container Man 68, so he likes the big locomotives. But guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Hopefully it was kind of a educational viewing experience for you. And we all had a good time. The contests were cool. I like that. Like I said, I'll go through what I say next week and I'll check them out. Whoever guessed HO or N2. And then the last one was 76. I should probably write that down too in case I lose the paper. And Gold Leafs. And that's Warwick Road. Professor Grimm K36s. And feel free now, guys, promote your channel, any contests that you guys got coming up, any contests that you know about, and any videos you want people to check out. Highland Husky Booch Squad, I just mailed your Christmas prize out 2 or 3 days ago, so bud, you should be getting that soon. Sorry it took so long for you, just with some of kind of added expenses and problems we had around the house. Kind of took a bit to get everything mailed out, but like I said, everybody for the Christmas contest that I had, all of it's mailed out now, so we're good. And JT1 says, I'm sick right now. Sorry, buddy. I hope you feel a lot better. Dwight Curley has 146. Good night, all. Being fun, and remember, stay off the rails. That's Ron Brights. CDP 1965, 159 subs. Duncan Customs, how are you, friend? 115 friends, and I could always use more friends. Yes, sir. Weber Model Railroad. Good day, sir. 713. Why are you -4? 65, 61. I guess that's me. JT1 saying thanks. Thank you, buddy, for joining us and hanging out for a bit. And Joey just built a new layout module for HO this time. Very cool, bud. Hope you got some more videos coming out of that kind of stuff. Kevin Brown, 247 subs, bud, and hopefully we see you at Strasbourg. N-Scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision, Dispatch 44 uploaded last night. I did see it, buddy. Very cool. I don't comment all the time when I am on it, but I did see it. So Alex Brockway, 131. Possum Bio, 79. Sean McGee has 59 subs. And again, Sean, next Wednesday, send me a text. Come on down, buddy. I did send you an email with my cell number in it. So check it out and send me an email, or send me a text. So I got it from you. So I got K-Flan the Rail Fan for Strasbourg meetup. I have multiple videos of Strasbourg showing with Thomas. And yes, buddy, you do. And thanks for sending me a text the other day, bud, so you and I can communicate more and more often. Dave Hudson, night, buddy. How are you? Well, I guess you're off to bed, so you're tired. Jacob Smith, 2,660 subs now. Hey, that's awesome. Steve, 87th PSAP, 116, contest at 150. Oh, now you tell me we could have bumped you up there today too. So, come on, everybody go check out Steve, 87th PSAP. Needs about 45 more to have a contest, so that's kind of cool. And that jumped up and then jumped back. Good evening, Sparky. Jacob Smith. Can Do Stuff, 119. I uploaded a video today. That's Trainiac. The Nearly Historical Railroad, 405 subs. New video out now. Did you just post that while I was live? Because I was checking for your channel earlier today and I didn't see anything new on there. Kyle Stevens, have to watch the replay. So do I, buddy. Don't worry. So, and Roy Smith from Panama. Can't wait for Strasbourg in May. So that's May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Guys, get it booked now. Red Caboose Hotel. Come check it out. Stay with Vinny, myself, Roy Smith. Quite a few of us staying at that Red Caboose Motel. So it's going to be a good time. David Z to G scale, 69 subs. Thanks, subbers. Strasbourg will be fun time for all of us. And Nathan delays another gentleman coming to it. Nearly historical railroad. I waited for you to be done. Thanks, bud. It's okay. Strasbourg is going to be fun. That's Jacob Smith. Hot Rod Rodney. Me. Okay. Container Man 68. Where did new comment notifications go to on your channel? I don't know. Are you talking my channel or your channel? Because my notifications are up in the top corner and I can see them. There's 4 of them sitting there right now. So I might be staying there if I ever get my flights rescheduled. Thought you were going to be staying with Vinny at the Red Caboose Hotel. That's just what I thought you were doing anyway. And Jacob Smith saying, I love the Helix. So guys, I'll leave you with that. We'll give you a couple minutes to look at the Helix. And again, guys, check out my Patreon page. And let's get some more contests going. And those are the basic ones right there. And there is all 6 levels. This one we can always try. Come on. I like the 500 a month one. But obviously it's not that good because even the wife hasn't done that one. So, but that's that one. But guys, there's the Helix. And I'll leave you with that. Give you guys a close-up. Once I'm done, I'll end the stream and that'll be pretty much it for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I know we went quite a bit over an hour. Gee, I'm going to be tired for work tomorrow, that's for sure. So, and K-Fan, the Rail Fan, I'm staying at an RV resort less than 8 minutes from Strasbourg. Sparky's Patreon page, there's Ralph Greenwood putting that up. And guys, we'll give you the old shaky cam right now. And there's the top level now. So I just got these 3 pieces of wood put up there. And as we can see, got a bit of a bow in that one that I gotta try to fix first. But as far as the track itself, that's kind of level. Up we come. And there's some of the joints that I gotta clean this one off a bit. Still got a bit of paste on it. But we're starting to use that track gauge, guys. I got a video coming out on how we did this last level with the track gauge and doing the track and the solder and everything else. I think it's going to be very, very helpful for you guys or anybody else doing any track laying actually. So it doesn't have to be a Helix. It could be any kind of track laying, but if you guys can, I'm telling you, go out and buy those track gauges. They are a lot of help, very useful, and simply amazing to use. Just really cool. Granny Goose looks neat. Thank you very much. So guys, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you very much for hanging out for 93 minutes. Taking part in the contest again. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for the super chats and super stickers. Feel free to hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber of mine. And hey, see you guys next week. Wednesday night live chat, 7 p.m. Eastern. But until then, guys, that's all I got for you. Have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye, guys.